Hi, we're Nikki and Billy, two 50-somethings who decided to jack it all in, get married and head off to southern Europe in our camper van. We're not sure if it's a great idea, but we're going to try it anyway. So if you want to follow us to see if there's any places we go to that might be of use to you, or any hints or tips that we pick up, just hit subscribe. It's completely free. And hopefully we'll catch some of you on the road. So I'm off for my first experience of Moroccan toilets.
Well, all mine had seats.
Well, I shall report back. I don't want a squat toilet.
Well, all mine had seats.
Right, I'll let
Good
you know
luck.
how it goes. Yeah, so horror stories I've heard, that wasn't too bad. They had proper toilets with seats. You have to fill a bucket up because flush doesn't work and you have to swill it down. But to be fair, me and Nikki actually met in a place called Mosdale Buffy, and it had what was supposed to be a sawdust in toilet, and nobody had used sawdust on that for years. And I balked when I looked in there. But Nikki, who had only just met and didn't really know at the time, went, "It's not so bad. Stop being a fanny." So she was a bit feral anyway. So she'll be happy with all this. Me, I'm a bit more, but yeah, it were okay. Not bad. But yeah, must have been love at first sight for me and Nikki. The entrance.
So we are staying at...
Somebody just coming in.
Yeah, that's the entrance. A little bit tight from the road, but not too bad. So, quickly, we'll get a shift on so we don't bore you all to death. So there's obviously a restaurant on site. That's now shut. However, they will cook for you and bring it to your van. Just there, entrance to the beach, through that blue grate, over the promenade, and you're straight on the beach, which actually looks really nice. Right, as I keep harping on, don't expect European standards, but you have got what you need. So pot wash area, there's a little hand wash. That has got a tap that's working, I think. It's hit and miss whether they've got taps. There's the same on the other side, so it'll be cold water wash only. So I'll more than likely just wash up in the van. Yeah, but you have got everything you need. So as I said, this isn't Europe, but you've got exactly everything you need. So there's your water dump, that little tube there's your toilet dump, and there's your water fill as well. I think we've got water fill on our pitch. There's a hose pipe over the wall anyway, I'm not really sure. But you've got absolutely everything you need here. With electric, I think it's working out at about £9 a night, maybe? Yeah, about £9 a night. So, you know, it's a popular first stop. We've seen a lot of vans from the port, haven't we? Yeah?
Yeah, a lot of vans.
A lot of vans. So it's a nice place to stop to settle yourself into Morocco. It's quite gentle. We've been up into town. Yeah, it's sensory overload, but it's a nice stop to just settle yourself in to a different way of life. So yeah, I would recommend coming here.
Right, so just been to the Bank of Morocco and drew out 2,000 dirham, which has come out about
2,000 mad,
which is what,
170
T1,
quid,
I think.
173 with conversion, I think, wasn't it?
So if I tried that earlier on, it probably wouldn't have worked. So when I checked my bank account, you can draw money in Europe and Turkey, but you need to notify them if you go into another country. So I did that online through their app this morning, and everything seems to work great. But if I were coming back, I would do that in advance and probably phone them and make sure it was all okay. But yeah, it's worked.
Lots of treats for me now.
Yeah, we're off to the Medina. So this was actually built in the 15th century by the Portuguese.
And you can tell.
That's very Portuguese. We've seen that in Portugal, haven't we?
Yeah, and
Very,
the
very
tiles
Portuguese.
and the stuff like that. So
Yeah. So what have you got? Your first one?
Mint tea.
I've gone for a strong coffee.
I'm sure you asked for coffee with milk.
I did ask for coffee with milk, but I ain't going back in there to argue with her. I'm still going to find out how much it costs. We'll probably try and rip it off if she gets the chance. So yeah.
Wow.
How was your first mint tea then?
We no sugar. I'd have sugar in mine. Remember?
Okay, weirdo. Who doesn't have sugared mint
That's
tea?
nice. I don't like a lot. I don't mind a wee bit of sugar in it, but I don't like a lot of sugar.
Do you want to buy a chicken? Yeah. You'll have to ring it.
Okay.
Block it. You got it.
I'm not doing that.
There's them breads.
Oh yeah. Look at all the wasps there.
Flatbread.
Yeah. No, but they're sweet, aren't they? No, it's just all the wasps. Tied together, with feet tied together. So it's okay. That's nothing sinister. I'd have to panic. Look, that one's got little chickies with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of chickens dispatched in here, aren't there?
Hey?
Yeah. Sat down. You've ordered a what?
Fish tagine.
And I've ordered some chicken skewers.
And we've ordered a couple of glasses of fresh orange.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
It was going to be one of them. We were wandering around and it was like, oh, it's just going to turn into one of them. We're just going to wander. We're going to go home with no dinner. We're just going to sit down now, didn't we?
Yeah. See how it goes.
Yeah. And the one I picked typically was shut.
Yeah.
My camera steamed up.
Right.
Right, we're going to tackle this. Never had a fish tagine before. I like my fish. I don't know.
I've gone for something far more simple
Yum.
and safe.
Oh no, this is nice.
You like fish though, don't you?
Yeah. You happy, darling?
Yeah. Top Cat's at it again, aren't you?
Top cat.
6-2.
That's not really lost one game to.
We found somewhere that sells wine. So if you go to the square that they've got there near the gardens, it's actually a wine shop.
When you saw that.
I didn't think I'd find that. It's a wine shop.
Happiest you've been.
Oh yeah, bloody wine shop. Happy days.
You should investigate the prices. I'm sure they have beers and things. Dare
Well,
you?
did you
Dare-
think you'd see that? No,
No.
I'm not going in because I'll end up buying wine. Inflated prices.
It'd be interesting to find out what it is though. Why didn't you go and ask?
Oh no, I'm not asking. Therein lies trouble. Some really nice looking restaurants that we didn't know about. They look really nice. So if I were coming back, I think this is where we'd end up going, down this street.
Totally, didn't we?
We'd definitely do this street if we came back, wouldn't we?
God, yeah, it's great.
Didn't realise it was here.
We wandered round and wandered round and wandered round and managed to miss out the street with all the non-touristy restaurants in, all the fishy ones.
Top tip, leave your tables and chairs out because they do ram them in. And if you've actually got space between you and a van that can't fit a van, and you've got your stuff out, you're guaranteed a little bit of space anyway because they are on top of each other. They will put them wherever they feel like it. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
From Morocco and from Asilah.
Don't think we've gone all cosmopolitan. We're just picking up the odd few
If I
words.
say salam alaikum, what do you say?
Salam.
No, you say malaikum salam.
That's it.
My dad taught me that from when he was in the Middle East. Anyway, so
Good evening.
Good evening. We're at Asilah and it was an hour from the ferry, which we nicely came here easily down the toll road and stayed here, as you'll see in the video. Now, is it a good place to come? People slag it off. Campsites are a bit basic, but I think it's a great place to just, if you've never been before, just get here. settle down.
Absolutely. So literally, you get, obviously we had a little incident.
Bit of a detour.
We had a bit of a detour and a little incident we had to deal with. But then we thought, right, let's make our lives easy. So we hopped straight on the toll road, and it was literally an hour. So easy. I think the tolls came to, did I work it out at €7?
Yeah.
Roughly something like €7. So when you first get to a country, you're not really sure of what you're doing. Why not? You know, €7 here, dead easy. And as Billy rightly said, yeah, people do criticise these campsites. They've had some terrible reviews.
And they are basic.
And they are very basic, but you do have absolutely everything you need. If you haven't got a shower, there is a shower. There is a pot wash. Yeah, the water isn't hot. It's not cold in the morning. The water isn't hot. I'm sure in the height of summer it'll get a lot hotter. The toilets are perfectly good. You have got all the facilities you need for your camper van, and the power supply seems really good.
Surprisingly, the power supply's been all right. It's not tripped at all.
And you can't go wrong, can you? It's not £9 a night, is it? So, you know, they're not European campsites, they're not European standards. We're in Morocco, and personally, I think they're perfectly all right, don't you?
Yeah. So if you can come here, because it's a short journey, it's also a place that's not as manic as other places. So yes, it's a culture shock. Yes, it's completely different. Yes, you'll see all the things you see everywhere else, but I think it's just a bit lighter and a bit more spread out. The Medina's smaller. You don't get pressurised when you walk around it.
Not at all.
Yeah.
There has not been one bit of pressure selling. The most pressurised thing is when people try to get you into restaurants, and that's gentle, isn't it? So yeah, and we went up into town today. We had a little walk around town today. And we went around the indoor market and the outdoor market, and it's all you know. People are sat on the street gutting fish, gutting fish, and that. And there is the blood on the guts.
We probably shouldn't have worn flip flops.
Yeah, we had fish. We were dodging
fish,
dodging in and out of fish.
And then in the other market, they're killing chickens.
Yeah, but as I said to Billy, who are we to judge or criticise? There's no process involved. There's no putting.
Not the best conditions for a chicken.
It weren't ideal, to be fair. The outside ones were a lot better, weren't they?
Yeah. But again, it's probably on a smaller scale than other places.
A much smaller scale. So it is a very, very, very gentle introduction to a different culture. And even so, to a lot of people that have never been outside Europe, it's significantly different. But this is a really good place to settle yourself in, find your feet, make a few plans, get a bit savvy, and then plan the rest of your fabulous trip around Morocco, isn't it?
Yeah. And you can buy stuff at the market if you need produce. There's banks so you can get your money out. And there's also an INWI shop so you can get your unlimited data SIM. If you're going to go in there, tell them you want a monthly contract for, say you're going to be in for 3 months or whatever. I mean, we're not going to be in for 3 months, but we've got a monthly contract. They've got no bank details, nothing like that. So
it's just pay as you go. You go in each month and pay again.
So it will cut off after a month, but we won't be here, so I'm not bothered.
Unless we went in and renewed it. Yeah. But for us, our Starlink isn't going to work in.
Yeah, I couldn't get Starlink to work at all over it.
No, so for us, it's great. We've got that month. We've got that month unlimited. Don't have to worry about data. So I mean,
250 dirham, which is about
25 euros
for a month unlimited. Which I'd be glad with that at home.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we've got plenty of stuff sorted. We went for a nice meal this afternoon, didn't we?
Yeah.
I had my first fish tagine, and I knew it would come with the head on and everything in the bulbs. That was lovely. You call me Top Cat as per usual.
Yeah, well, we've got the video of that anyway, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to move on tomorrow down the coast, and we'll let you know where we get to.
Yeah, but would highly recommend this. If you're a novice traveller to Morocco, or to countries outside Europe, this is a great base to start your journey into.
Yeah. So don't be scared. I was, and it's not that bad.
So we'll let you know how it goes. Bye.
So that was Asilah, a place we think most people should go to if it's their first time in Morocco, just to ease themselves in. If you've got any ideas of where we should go, put them in the comments. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen, give us a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, then hit subscribe. It's completely free and you'll get to see how the rest of Morocco goes for us.